Vib-Ribbon. You know, the rhythm game with the wireframe bunny created by the same people who created the Parappa the Rapper series. I think this game is pretty fun. I kinda suck at it though. It's a neat little rhythm game with really good music and the ability to put your own CDs into it. Yeah, there's a second one. Happy April Fool's Day! There is actually no sequel to Vib-Ribbon. I tricked you! I am actually going to be talking about another Mario Party game. Mario Party Island Tour... Wait, it does actually exist? Oh my god. I found this game by looking at modders resource comments, so thank you to whoever commented about Vib-Ripple on there. Vib-Ripple is the sequel to Vib-Ribbon, created in 2004 on the PlayStation 2, released exclusively in Japan. No European copy this time, and I don't know if you know this, but I don't speak Japanese. Now, what would you expect a sequel to Vib-Ribbon to be like, Another rhythm game, perhaps? Okay, so you're wrong. How about we just take a little look at the first thing you see after you enter a level? I wish that I recorded myself playing this for the first time because I was so confused. I had no idea what the hell I was doing. There isn't a tutorial from what I've seen. Literally no other menu in this game works for me since this game is just kinda special like that. So I ended up just looking up what you needed to do. I'm sure that the game does tell you what to do in like the manual or something, but again, I don't speak Japanese. I don't know why the pictures I collected turned into Xavier Renegade Angel. So, you control Vibri on this picture of marbles. You can walk around, jump, 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 and also jump. You need to use the face buttons to time your jumps to get higher and higher and eventually knock these images out of the photograph. These are called peta characters, and they're just sprites of random things like sweets, cake, or also tree stumps for some reason. You'll find them by listening to the sound each time Vibri jumps. If you get a wobbly sound, that means that something is underneath you. Try to rack up as much score as you can and you'll receive a bronze, silver, or gold crown next to the level depending on how well you did. This whole game feels like if a Mario Party minigame was turned into a full release. This game isn't perfect, mind you. If you want to jump, you need to hold down the button and release it when Vibri is as far down as she can go. But after a while, this really started to hurt my thumb. You can't just tap it either, it has to be held down. The enemies in this game are so annoying, I have no idea how you're supposed to deal with them. If you hit them, they'll explode, completely ruining your bounce. And sometimes they'll just explode on their own, knocking you down a form like in the previous game. Several things do actually carry over from the first game. You turn into Queen Vibri if you time your jumps correctly a certain amount of times. This will also let you see where certain peta characters are. At first, I thought this game was actually going to be pretty bad, but I ended up actually kind of enjoying it. It still isn't what I expected from a Vib-Ribbon sequel, but it's still a fun game in its own right. It feels very arcade-like with having a score system and a time limit, so I could probably see myself returning to this at some point. The soundtrack, while not being as good as the original, still has some good songs in there, and the gimmick of putting your own songs into the game has actually been switched up to putting your own images into the game, which I think is actually really cool. So, go try this game out, I guess. I wasn't really expecting to say that at the end, but I actually kind of enjoyed myself. Happy April Fool's Day, I guess. I made this video in only one day, since by the time I'm recording this I'm going to be busy for about 3 days, so I'm sorry for this one being really short. I found out this game existed like yesterday and I just really wanted to make something about it, since like, the fact that this even exists in general is just kind of funny to me. Also, sorry for vanishing for like 5 months, I had these things called exams to worry about. The next video will be way longer than this, I promise.